Hello and welcome to Movie Night Mates, a real-time film commentary podcast. My name is Dan, and I'm joined as I am every week by my friend, co-host, and starting linebacker for Duke University,
Jess.
And this week, we are watching the 2015 film Dope to celebrate Black History Month. As in the U.S., where we are, it is Black History Month.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's an international thing. Should be, but... you know, just around here, around these parts,
around the
lower 48 and the other two states. It is. And so we wanted to, watch a movie that was written, creatively made with Black voices.
We basically wanted to pick a movie that was uplifting and not just like something that had Black people in it, or like, and then was like directed and written by white people, or something that was just kind of exploiting Black trauma for the sake of Black History Month, because that's not what this is about. I am part of a biracial family. My father's Black, so I basically asked him, like, hey, what are movies that you think do a good job of doing, more uplifting than exploiting? And he seemed really jazzed about this movie. He sent me the trailer and was like, it's just a really cool offbeat movie, and does a good job just kind of telling, that kind of experience. So
yeah, and it really is. I've seen it before,
and I haven't.
Yeah, it's a really fun time. And also, since I saw it in 2015, since it came out in 2015, the main trio have become way more famous. Mm-hmm. So we'll get into that when we're watching it. But yeah, it's a fun movie. It's made by a Black director. He wrote it too. He's also actually directed
a lot of the crew also.
Yeah.
Are Black and or women as well,
and
which is
most
cool.
of the cast. I'm almost certain the entire main cast is. I'm pretty sure the only white person that's predominant in this movie is Blake from Workaholics. Yeah. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the main character is a complete dweeb, and he's really fun and relatable.
Yeah.
In that sense, and he has a lot of passions about it treats Black people like people.
Yeah.
Which
as
really
it
appreciate.
Should be. Exactly. So that's why we wanted to watch it. And a little bit about how this podcast works. Look at that. You don't even have to look at that. I can just kind of do it. So this is a real-time film commentary podcast, which means that we basically watch the movie with you. We tell you when to press play. You press play at the same time, and then we talk over the movie, and you laugh, and you love us, and worship us, and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And generally, it's a movie that both of us and yourself has not seen before, so that we're all, experiencing it together.
Yeah. Although I have to suggest maybe sometimes watch the movie. Make sure you maybe watch the movie without us, because I don't want us to affect your opinion or distract you too much.
We
from the
do.
movie,
I don't know what you're
especially
talking about.
new.
We literally have never gone off topic once when recording.
Yeah, I just know that. So for some people, it's a lot easier for movies that they know what to expect. Because also, I think that's fun, because then you're like, oh, I wonder how they're going to react to this part.
Exactly.
My friend said this or whatever.
Yeah. Do whatever you want.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and we're actually gonna have a little bit of a format change. We'll release kind of a little extra episode, probably that's gonna be 5 minutes long, explaining it. But just for those who are listening this time, we're planning on maybe kind of switching things up, still doing commentaries, but bringing them back to 2 a month, and then doing in those other 2 weeks each month, probably alternating commentary and then reviews, just an hour long maybe episode where we recap a movie that maybe we've already both seen and don't feel like it needs a full commentary, or if we want to do a series, we've discussed doing Blade Runner, the first one, as a review, and then doing Blade Runner 2049 as a commentary, just because both of those movies are very long, and to do 2 commentaries back to back might be a little bit too much for us and also you guys. So
my attention span, truly.
Yeah, so it's just for those kinds of situations, and also for people who want to listen and support the show but necessarily don't have time every single week to sit down and watch a movie. This will be able to, you'll be able to watch it, or not watch it, listen to it while you're doing chores or driving, commuting, working, studying, whatever you want to do. If you can study while listening to podcasts, power to you. I can't
listen to words.
Yeah, I can't listen to anything with words.
Classical or
if
electronic.
When I was in my study days, I would throw on 5-hour Alpha Wave mix on YouTube because there's certain sound waves and there's there's research into this.
Basically, Dan just wants to be
an alpha. I don't know if you know this. No. But not only am I an alpha, but I'm a psych major and we studied it. But yeah, there are like certain frequencies that help you engage your brain. And for someone with probably undiagnosed ADHD or something along those lines,
for real.
It's really helpful. That and synthwave. But now,
that.
like when I'm working, I can work with music. I just jam.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've gone on long enough. We're gonna start Dope in just a moment. We're watching it on Amazon. We're watching it bog standard version. I don't believe any other version exists.
Yep.
Starting at 0 hours, 0 minutes. We'll say the titles as they come up so we can get kind of all on the same page with it. Make sure you have your subtitles on too if you're listening along with us, because then, just so you can make sure that you can hear everything and get everything. So we're starting in 3, 2, 1, press play. It is playing. We have a
FBI anti-piracy warning.
We usually skip this part because we usually do DVDs and stuff. And
piracy is not a victimless crime.
Okay. It is. Oh no.
Rated R.
The movie studios aren't making billions. They're only making 900 million.
Dum, dum.
All right, we're getting the Universal if you couldn't guess that. I'm drinking a G Fuel Fazberry.
I got my Red Bull out.
Fazberry. I don't know about you gamers.
Open road.
Sorry. I don't know about you gamers, but I am extremely excited to just get blitzed off my mind drunk on Mountain Dew hard seltzers. Only once.
Significant.
Don't drink, children. Yeah, usually this is my job.
With I Am Other Entertainment. Is it more distracting when I do it? In association with other films.
Oh, that was a bit fast.
Noun. Oh. A stupid person.
Yeah.
Oh, like a dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're jamming.
I've got to say, the main character of this movie is played by Shameik Moore, so see if you recognize his voice from anything.
His voice?
Yeah.
Like from a cartoon or something?
Yes, a cartoon. And also his character is introduced in a very similar way in that movie.
Oh, from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh!
He's Miles.
Oh my god, I thought the movie froze. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's Miles Morales. I wish that neither of us had seen that because that would be a great movie to do.
I literally saw it 3 times within 1 week when it came out. Movie. Especially for, I mean, I'm such a Marvel fan, but, jokes aside, I, don't watch Marvel movies. I watched that because I was like, oh, it's animated. That looks cool. And then I was like, I need to go see that immediately again.
I will always jam to this kind of music. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's being a 90s baby, but it's just ingrained.
Yeah.
That I just jam.
That's it reminds me of stuff my dad would listen to.
Yeah. Like
when the movie, as we were looking for this movie, it came up, but when Straight Outta Compton came out, my dad was listening to it was just all that kind of music. It was awesome. All right.
Yeah, so now all 3 of them are way more. So yeah. Shameik Moore has gone on to play Miles Morales and all that.
Yeah.
Tony Revolori, of course, he's in Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah,
he's in Spider-Man, all of those now. So in a way, it's Spider-Man and Flash, but a different one. And Kiersey Clemens, she's, she was cast as Iris West.
Oh my god.
I love the narration.
That was
funny. But yeah, she's cast as Iris West, who is the Flash's girlfriend. But then she wasn't. But now I think she is again. So, whatever. They're all in superhero movies.
Look at that.
They've all made it. I completely forgot that this movie was set in the modern day. I thought it was set in the 90s.
It's got the 90s vibe.
Yeah, he's just a 90s geek.
Yeah.
That's the whole discussion of Bitcoin makes a lot more sense now.
Not the Game Boy. Okay, every time I see that in a movie where the pointer finger and their pinky and then do it with their eyebrows, I feel like that's such an awkward thing to do. Like, is that a real thing? Let us know in the comments. Is that a real thing that people do?
I can do that.
No, I can do it, but like, is that actually what you would do? Like, Donald Glover.
I like how they described it as manga comics.
Yeah. That's the same thing as saying like chai tea.
We got to do an edit of Spider-Man
Yeah.
into the Spider-Verse of him swinging with this.
Good grades are cool. But like, I love that it's just like a scale. Like this.
Also, did you know that A$AP Rocky in this movie was cast after just like helping his girlfriend practice lines for an audition?
Really?
She's in it, so like I think he just like went to the audition with her or something.
That's really funny.
Yeah, got the role that way. And it's his first movie. Way to go, A$AP Rocky. I know you needed that win.
I love that they're just going with the whole song.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a little clip and then that's gonna be it.
Well, it's like Sing Street, which is an amazing movie where it's about a kid in the 80s who like is trying to impress a girl and he says he's in a band and she believes him, so he like makes a band and like they do a bunch of songs in the movie and it's clearly by what band he's listening to. Like there's like a Hall & Oates song and like a Duran Duran like song. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's by the same guy who did Once. So,
Okay.
You know. I don't know you, but I want you. You know that movie?
Yeah, I know.
Also, I love Lakeith Stanfield. The other movie we were thinking about watching was Sorry to Bother You, which has him in the lead role.
I was gonna say, why do I recognize him? There you go.
He's also in Get Out, and he's in Atlanta as well.
Ah, there you go.
Which I love. They just finally started releasing stuff for season 3. It's literally been since like 2018,
I remember,
2019.
I feel like it's been a while since anyone talked about it.
It's basically been as long as like Stranger Things.
Oh wow!
Like they have similarly long windows between seasons.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Lakeith Stanfield is Stacy's mom.
That's one thing that like is very small town of us is the fact that like our school didn't have security.
Yeah, no.
Like schools in cities or like schools like larger schools all had like even just like a guard or whatever, and I'm like that's so foreign to me because our school was tiny.
Yeah.
Itty bitty.
Or resource officer is what they're officially called.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. That line was in the trailer, and I was like, I want to watch this movie.
This is just making me so excited for the next Into the Spider-Verse movie.
I know.
His voice is exactly like, I guess that's just his natural voice. He wasn't putting anything on, or he just uses the same voice for both characters because they are like, you know, kind of nerdy.
That kind of thing, like, that's what blows my mind about some voice actors, is that some characters are actually their voice and others they're putting on, and I'm like, how will you ever know that it's their voice? You know, because it's like once, like, if you just hear about someone that's successful and they already have a bunch of jobs, like, how do you ever know what their real voice is?
Yeah, like John DiMaggio, who literally just uses his voice for Jake the dog and Bender.
Yeah.
By the way, Futurama reboot or whatever is starting.
Oh, really?
On Hulu, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I sent it to our Discord. Oh, but
I didn't see it.
It was in the movies and TV tab. I don't know if you checked out
channel. It's called a channel.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a mod, so.
And okay, I know. That's why you call me Kitten all the time.
Stop it.
And what was I gonna say? Anyway, they're doing a reboot on Hulu. Not reboot, just another season as like a limited series. But John DiMaggio isn't coming back as Bender because of like contract disputes. Like they wouldn't pay him enough.
The fuck?
And I'm like,
then who's gonna voice
Bender? If you're doing
Bender?
Futurama, you need John DiMaggio as Bender. He literally like made that show what it is as Bender. So, hey, maybe like pay him whatever.
Yeah.
Anytime I see A$AP Rocky's name written, I like in my mind, I don't know about you, read it as A$AP Rocky because of the dollar sign. It's just like, I don't know why. It's just I don't know. I guess it's just me, but anytime I see it, I'm like,
I don't know. I mean, it's not me as well. I don't know if it's just you.
It's like, I love this song by
A$AP.
A$AP Rocky.
That's one of those things, like, you never said his name out loud until you're with people, and you're like, I love A$AP Rocky. And they're like, excuse me? In West Philadelphia, born.
Have you watched the new show?
No.
Apparently it's actually not bad.
I like didn't even. I mean, I probably watched a handful of like the original, and like I don't know.
It's like,
but I mean, I know the rap.
That's so wild. Like it literally, like the Bel Air thing, like came from like just a YouTube video, like just like kind of a joke. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, it was like, what if? I think it was because of Riverdale. It was like,
oh my god,
this is now reimagined as like a gritty thing, and they actually like, I think Will Smith saw it and was like, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea.
That's awesome.
Actually, and like got it funded and well, you know, he probably paid a hefty sum himself.
Well, yeah,
because he's rich as hell.
Yeah,
but also like, who has a problem with Vanilla Ice? We should watch his movie Cool as Ice.
Yeah,
where he is very cool. Oh my god, I did not remember that she was in this movie. So this is also, we're watching this not only for Black History Month, but I guess for the Batman, because she's in the Batman and she's playing Catwoman, and she's so perfect to play Catwoman, and I love the relationship between Batman and Catwoman.
I thought you were just gonna be like, and I love her.
And I love her too. And she's like, literally has the potential to be the best Selena Kyle. I think that she has that personality. Like, Anne Hathaway was okay, but honestly, she seems a little bit too uptight to me. Like, just as a person, to be able to, like, relax and play Selena Kyle, who is supposed to be just, like, you know. She seemed even more uptight than Batman in that movie in The Dark Knight Rises sometimes. Okay, A$AP. Or if he was British, a chap, Rocky.
I'm not high-fiving you for that. I'm not high-fiving you for that. I want finger tattoos.
I want tattoos everywhere, but also I want a job. Unfortunately.
Well, that I don't care about. If they're not going to take me because I have, like, a moon on my finger, then fuck them.
That's pretty hardcore. That's pretty baller.
Well, like, I have a septum piercing.
Anarchist.
Like, am I going to, like...
You can flip it up.
Yeah, but I have a nose ring, and I have piercings everywhere, and I have tattoos. Like, who fucking cares?
You heard it here. Jess has tattoos.
I'm a delinquent, apparently.
Neither of us can be buried in a Jewish cemetery or go to a traditional Japanese onsen. Because of tattoos.
Well, good thing then I'm not Jewish and I'm not in Japan then.
What if you meet a nice Jewish boy?
A Japanese like, Jewish boy
who
asks me to move back to Japan with him.
And be buried next to him. God, I need more tattoos. I agree with you there. I just want more tattoos.
I just also like having money.
Yeah.
Like any amount. And then I'm like, I want a tattoo. That's a lot of money. That's why I keep just getting piercings, because they're cheaper. But they're not really. But I say that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is why it's rated R.
Yeah.
Basically what he's saying here is, who do you know here? What's your ratio? Oh my god. I like her jacket.
Yeah. I like all the style in this movie. I today was very tempted to buy from Middle of Beyond, which is a dangerous website for nerds. Mm-hmm. Just like steady hands, not sponsored. Just check them out.
They should sponsor me though.
Yeah.
I give them enough money.
Exactly. But there was a Twin Peaks bomber jacket.
Oh my god.
That's reversible.
Oh my god.
And I was like...
Oh my god. I fucking love Twin Peaks.
Really fucking cool. And it's $130, and I was really, really, really tempted to buy it. Because I just love... Yeah. I don't have like a bomber jacket. But also for guys...
Didn't you used to?
I kind of do. I have like a varsity sort of jacket.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
But I want a bomber jacket. But for guys, it's dangerous because then you can like... end up looking like you're trying to look like Ryan Gosling in Drive if it's like too much. And I don't want to be one of those dudes.
Yeah, so. Fair.
Hey, 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 I'm just a little guy. I'm a little guy and it's my birthday. Would you really backtalk to A$AP Rocky on his birthday? Isn't that a university in Pennsylvania?
What?
Slippery Slope University?
No.
What is it then?
Slippery Rock.
Wow.
Slippery Slope.
Slippery Rock is a slippery slope to Slippery Slope University.
Oh, there you go. Some people that I was sorry, I just spoke away from the mic. Some people that I was friends with in college were out in Miami, I think on like spring break or whatever, and Gucci Mane was at a club that they were at, and they were telling us this story about how they were all really drunk because they were in a club, and they start like bullying him and calling him Gucky Mane. And now I feel face? Like kind of. And now, since we're calling A$AP, I feel like I'm just going to keep calling him that, because anytime I see the words Gucci Mane, I say Gucky Mane in my head. So now I'm just going to start saying A$AP.
I know that A$AP's character isn't necessarily the best influence on our hero here, but I have such a soft spot for like cool older brother archetype characters
same,
in movies.
Honestly, same.
Like there's an episode of The Wonder Years where Kevin like kind of befriends, he's like in 8th grade and he like befriends like a senior who's like a star on the basketball team, like a star athlete. And I was like, yeah, because, you know, going to a tiny school, you had relationships like that where it was like you would be friends with someone who was like
much
normally,
you,
or like someone who in another school would be so out of your like social circle, like way too popular.
Yeah. Or just because you didn't even like know anyone's name in a grade above you, you know. Just,
also, that shot was tiny.
Yeah.
According to him, though, that actor Tony Revolori, I don't know. He said all of the weed in this movie was real.
Wow.
So, what's your guess? 2015 California or wherever it was filmed, was it legal there then?
I think so. California was one of the first places.
Yeah, it was Colorado, and then like it was someone really random, and then it was California.
Yeah, true.
I feel like it was like Vermont or somewhere like really weird.
I mean, that's not that random.
Just like
Vermont,
Iowa,
Vermont, and Colorado.
Like, I know it's kind of funny because when this movie came out in 2015, he was supposed to be like, his style and fashion of being like really 90s was supposed to be like super cheesy and like sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
But if he walked up with that today,
he would fit. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like everyone dresses
very, now very ahead of his time by being behind the times.
Yeah. Well, everything just cycles. I feel like the cycles are now getting smaller of like 70s, 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Baggy jeans to come back. I like regular cut, not boot cut jeans. I don't want boot cut jeans.
No one likes boot cut jeans. There are better, larger jeans than boot cut jeans.
I don't mind a larger jean, like an 80s looking jean is sometimes kind of fun. Mom jeans, even on dad jeans, I guess. Like, I have my Stranger Things jeans.
Yeah.
Which are a little bit fun, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
Mouths words. It's so weird that her mom was married to Jason Momoa when she's probably, like, 5 years younger than him?
Maybe. I don't know.
They broke up recently, though.
I know. I saw that. I saw that like from like a media, Instagram or whatever. And then I saw people like posting about it as if they were sad, and I was like, "Is this a couple that people follow?"
Yeah, because people like really like because they're both really attractive at the end of the day. But then also like they were just very publicly in love with one another and like very like open about their relationship.
Yeah, I mean, even their like breakup post was the most like. Seemed the most genuine out of all, like, it's a mutual breakup posts, from celebrities.
I saw this TikTok that was, like, videos to put on YouTube when, like, you're at a party and so they, like, have YouTube playing, like, someone's, like, putting on, like, fail videos or music videos or something is, like, queue up, and one of them was the David Dobrik breakup announcement video. And I was like, Jesus. Yeah, that's how you get the party started.
They're in the movie. They're talking about Al Qaeda and terrorists and stuff. I thought what you paused ever so slightly in between the first part and the last part of your story. So I thought you were gonna say that the TikTok said to put on like the raid on like on Al Qaeda or whatever.
We got him.
Yeah. Like,
sorry, Jess, that you had to hear her name.
I don't hate her as a person. I just don't like the movie she's in.
How can you not like the? I love. The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club is the only one that I like. It's also because no. Oh.
Not A$AP.
A$AP didn't get shot. I just stuttered because I couldn't say it. A$AP didn't get shot.
I'm just looking at what else Shameik Moore is in. I really hate this thing that IMDb is doing where it like hides movies that haven't been released yet from someone's like actor or whatever.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, like when you go in, it'll be like only showing released, but I want to see like everything.
Oh, weird.
So like if like I know he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie, that doesn't show up. He really has not been in a lot. Wow, I thought he was in more. I thought he was in Shameik Moore.
What did you say? Sorry.
I said I thought he was in Shameik Moore movies.
What is with you?
I'm on a pun. I'm a pundit today. A pun pundit.
Yeah.
I hate myself. And Kiersey Clemens I've seen in so many things aside from being the Flash's girlfriend. Oh, she was in Antebellum? You saw that movie, I didn't. I heard it was very disappointing at the end of the day.
I watched it with Avery, and we were both so excited because it seemed like there's going to be a twist and you're not going to guess it, and then we guessed it, and we were like, oh.
It's because it's like...
It kind of sucked.
Sorry, possible spoiler alerts. It's literally the same twist as like fine. The Village, and like those... Yeah. And like that one book about the girl who thinks that she's in the 1800s, and then she gets out and she finds out it's like a tourist destination or something.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in Neighbors too. That honestly could be what else I've seen her in.
How much older is she than him in the movie? How much older is she than him in the movie?
I don't know. Like if it's like Licorice Pizza sort of situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can look up their actual ages if you want to know.
No, I just mean the characters.
Well, at least he's in high school and she is no longer in high school.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
I think she was in college. Wasn't she like studying?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, okay, fair. That always happens. I ask a question and then it's like answered within a minute. From the movie, I should just pay attention. Aw, he's so cute.
I don't know how he's making himself look so tiny when, like,
he's
kind of tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that is physical body acting.
It's because he's like a little
so hunched. Yeah.
And I feel like every time he like looks at someone, it's very like doe eyes. Like he's making himself look younger like that.
Oh wait, GED. Maybe should. Wait, what? I'm confused about the prom thing.
Well, I just know because ASAP was flirting with her. Sorry, yeah. ASAP was flirting with her. So
a chap.
A chap. A wee lad. Oh my god.
Why is he fully naked? I don't like that.
That's one of those things like no one ever told him you didn't have to be. I like her top yet again.
I really like her shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. He has drugs in his bag.
Why would the metal detector go off then?
I think also maybe guns.
Probably. Oh no. I love that look when you cuff the sleeves and then you got other sleeves underneath and you cuff those.
hip hop man rapping.
Like, just name the song. The fuck?
I love subtitles like that.
I know, Jesus. What was the one movie we were watching and they were speaking in Japanese and it just said foreign language? And it was like, really? Like, come on.
Was it Crazy Rich Asians last? I mean,
no, it was a while back. I feel like it was like the Santa Claus with the Japanese businessman, but then it literally just said foreign language or something.
Yeah, it was.
I think that's what it was.
It was.
Hey, Shap.
That's a setup.
Oh my god, I was listening to And That's Why We Drink, and they were doing a listeners episode, and since it's true crime and paranormal, like, people send in, you know, stories of that caliber, and someone told a story about how their, like, grandpa or something at, like, I think it was, like, at someone's, like, beach house, maybe, or lake house or whatever, he found a human skull, like, in, like, next to the river or whatever, but it's, like, this girl's grandpa, or this dude's grandpa.
Wow.
And thinking that he's helping the police, he puts it in a bag and then puts it in a bucket, because that's what he had on hand, and takes it to the local police station and says, like, here you go. And in the story, they're like, so my grandfather did not realize that not only did he tamper with human remains,
God.
with, like, evidence or whatever, like, traveled with human remains, and basically, like, showed up to the police station and just, like, handed himself over. Like,
oh my god.
But it ended up, it was like, you know, the police, like, you know, questioned him and understood or whatever, but I was like, that is the most, like, I'm just trying to be helpful.
If you don't know something's illegal, like, how...
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's not obvious, like, don't kill people, don't do drugs. Yeah. But, like, in that situation, you know, that's kind of excuse. That's like,
but it was just
on
so
the
funny.
Always Sunny podcast, Rob McElhenney told a story about finding a body in one of, like, the parks in Philly when he was there drinking as a kid.
Oh my god.
And the police officer didn't believe him that it was a body when he showed up. He was like, that's a pile of clothes. And he was like, that is literally human remains. What are you on?
Oh my god. Coolio.
We should bring that one back. Coolio. It's been...
Am I the coolest?
Okay, maybe not.
Little Drake and Josh there for you.
Oh god, that show was one of my favorites, and now it's just kind of been ruined.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drake.
Thanks, Drake, for ruining it. But also, like, anytime I see Josh in, like, an actual movie, I get, like, a little cringy. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, honestly, he kind of overplayed it with the Vine stuff.
Yeah,
and they made it a little cringe.
And, like, his friends that he then made on Vine were always the cringiest. And, like, now he's in the How I Met Your Father or whatever with Hilary Duff.
It's weird.
And it's just weird. Like, it's
weird seeing Josh and Lizzie McGuire hooking up or whatever.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I was going to say, did you see that on TikTok, King Bash?
I never know how to say it.
Bach.
Yeah, maybe.
Is, like, teamed up with, like, actually funny TikTok guys and is doing, like, almost, like, post-meta commentary on his Vines and stuff like that. Like, with it, like, they did, like, the giant spoon ice cream thing. Oh my god. Like, it was really, really weird. So if you can, check any of those out. Like,
that's really funny.
I know.
I like that. It sounds like he's aware. You know?
Yeah, it's like he's very aware that, like, people were even kind of cringe at him back in the past.
This is so innocent.
That's like it's one of my favorite like tropes is when like a stupid metaphor or like phrase just gets out of hand.
Yeah. Why are you talking about a sandwich?
Like in Knives Out with the donut with the hole and then a hole inside the donut hole. And he like just keeps going on that stupid tangent about it. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Kid's gonna have like a full panic attack.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, he's bugging out.
If you needed anybody to handle this situation,
this is not the kid.
Not the kid.
Yeah, this is not the kid.
I realize your options were limited, but god damn it, man.
Are they gonna GTA it and just start driving over like sidewalks and stuff?
Possibly.
That would be fun.
Oh my god.
Do you think we're ever gonna get a GTA 6?
Oh my god. I can't believe people were surprised about that announcement. Like how they just announced today that the next Call of Duty game is gonna be Modern Warfare 2 and they're gonna do Warzone 2 along with it. It's like, yeah, obviously that was like so fucking successful.
Yeah.
They couldn't not do that.
Yeah.
Them doing that on BMXs like hurts my thighs though.
Yeah.
I remember when I had a BMX and where we grew up was like really hilly and I thought that was a good idea. And it just killed me. As soon as I like even tried a bike with actual gears, it was life changing.
I feel like every time I see people like riding BMXs in movies, it's always like in LA, like flat.
Yeah.
Like
that's like the only place.
Yeah.
That and like the boardwalk bikes or whatever. It has to be flat.
Yeah.
Otherwise you will die. And they're also so tiny and stuff. I love how it's like
buses do not stop that
like
fast.
The 90s aesthetic and stuff. He just like has an iPad.
Yeah. Find my iPhone.
Yeah, I love like the tough guy voice as well.
Yeah. Good on them for figuring out it was a phone.
Yeah. Also, this shot is like totally in the trailers.
Oh yeah. Look at that symmetry.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love it.
I've never been to LA. I want to go to LA. It seems so nice. I know that a lot of people are like it's really underwhelming.
Parts of it.
You've been to parts of it?
No, I want to go to parts of it, but a lot of it just is.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's like one of the most
it's just huge.
Disappointing places to visit, like
because it's like you go there to live, you go there for your job,
yeah,
exactly. Or you go to network and stuff. Like visiting is like, what are you gonna do? Spend $100 on everything, or that's literally like cartoon, like heart eyes like pop out. Like,
yeah,
the heartbeat. What the fuck?
You see Mr. Krabs scuttle away in the background. Someone's breaking in right now.
Yeah, to her own house. Your hair!
Hi, Julie.
You look so cute!
Oh my gosh. You totally stole my thunder. I was gonna cut my hair. It looks great.
It looks so cute.
We have previous guest of the pod, Julie, in the building, y'all.
Tell them I'm T-posing.
She's
She's
T-posing on
T-posing.
us, and she has a haircut. It looks great.
All I can think about are all of those TikToks where it's like, you know, just like pretending to DJ. It's like the most like deranged beat you've ever heard in your life. Like, and they're like pretending to like. Brab.
That's where the whole, like, bee icon meme comes from.
Yeah.
A little history lesson for everybody on the internet.
Do you write for what is it? Knowyourmeme.com?
Yeah, the little know your meme history lesson. That when people use the red bee, it comes from this dispute between Crips and Bloods.
That's actually really funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's, oh my god. What? Oh my.
What?
There's a movie or a show where one of the main characters, I think it's Insecure. I think one of Issa's neighbors is a blood, or like an old blood, and he says "bool" a lot, like, and it's like a whole thing. Like every word he does it with every word that has a C.
That's really funny.
Oh my god, it's so good. Randy's Donuts classic. It's in Iron Man 2, where he's eating donuts inside the giant donut.
Really?
Yeah, and then Nick Fury shows up and he's like, "Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to exit the donut." And it's very funny.
And then the whole theater laughed.
Yes. I recognize that dude too.
With the amount of times that we've now watched movies and been like, oh, I know them from something, I feel like I should start just being able to recognize people and say what they're in. It hasn't happened yet. Oh, the sister's back.
Yeah, I only saw this movie once, and I can remember she's A$AP Rocky's girlfriend.
Gotcha.
She was the one who got him basically the job. But yeah, I can remember that as one part of it, of just one character who's like very naked a lot.
Yeah, that's funny. Has she spoken yet? Does she have lines? You said that he was helping her practice.
And she speaks.
There you go.
My little boy from the hood. She's just like wearing a onesie.
It looks like it.
That's my Spider-Man.
He's not even trying to look up.
We should do a re-edit of this sound. scene. So I can't think straight. With the Vine boom sound every time he looks.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Something tells me she has ulterior motives.
Yeah.
I guess. Is this the first boobs that we're seeing in a commentary? I think this is the first nude. I can't think of any other nudity we've had.
We've watched horror movies.
Yeah, but like, they're all pretty...
What about Jason X? Wasn't there nudity in Jason X?
Oh, yeah, there was.
Because Jason came back to life, so I mean, there had to be some kind of nudity.
And then, yeah, the girls at the end in the simulation.
Yeah.
Shit.
We didn't even savor the moment.
But I do jacket completely naked.
On the edge of my
bed.
At
the edge of my bed. She just laughed.
She's again, he's not even trying. This is so funny.
I mean, can you blame the man?
Like, no, but it's just funny.
I love this movie that when it does this. Shouldn't that be Bushin'? Is he completely naked? Oh my god, corn. Oh yeah, apparently, talking about corn. Allegedly, the top pizza topping in Pennsylvania is corn.
What?
Which I've literally never had in my life.
No.
Like Barstool like released something like most popular, like most of them it's like pepperoni and stuff. And then for Pennsylvania was corn. I've never in my life had corn as a pizza topping, nor heard anybody say they had corn as a pizza topping. Allegedly, it's because, I mean, it was like in collaboration with some frozen pizza company, so maybe people just like see it and are like, that's really weird, let's try it. So it's the most bought around here, but...
Weird.
Oh, I feel like she's gonna like puke.
Yeah. Oh, no! No!
Yeah. Even though I saw this movie, I don't remember a lot. I remember the broad strokes.
Oh.
I really like how she's gone from like femme fatale to just like literal child in 2 scenes.
Yeah, true. Literal child.
Binky and everything.
Mm-hmm. That's how she was doing the drugs.
It's like one of those annoying people on TikTok who are like, this is cute, right? And it's like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, no. She's got very nice kimonos, little robes.
my god, I thought that picture in the back was like a mirror and we were just like seeing a member of the crew just like standing there.
Oh my god. Why would he say yes? Why would he?
Did she knock
why
herself
would he
out?
agree? She's asleep. Yep.
She knocked herself out.
Honestly, this would be a really fun role to play.
$7 coffee.
Just take
That's
her car.
very good commentary.
In the bush. Classic. The one person was just taking a picture of it.
Might as well.
Oh my god.
Already
that's
transporting
really funny.
drugs, might as well add Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto to it.
Oh no.
I like getting chased in the Maserati. That's a Maserati, right? The Trident?
I think so. I don't know cars.
Okay, this is cool.
It looks like he's wearing lip
The lunch
gloss.
made me laugh both times.
Oh! How is he driving?
With a lot of pain, probably.
Yeah, ow.
Man continues rapping. These subtitles
They took
are...
the food.
Well, I mean...
Priorities.
You might as well.
Fair. Call an Uber.
Yeah, this is 2015. Call an Uber.
Call an Uber.
And you're in LA. There's one like 2 minutes,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
30 seconds away everywhere.
I'm sure they all cost like $2 because there's so many. He just keeps going.
With time to spare.
The fact that this is all the same day. I feel like so
I kind
much
of
has
love movies
happened.
like that.
Yeah.
Like my favorite film of all time, Pulp Fiction.
I mean, you can't beat Tarantino.
Or is that just A$AP Rocky? Oh no!
Once again, we were panicking. Why is he talking like this? The way he's talking is like freaking me out.
Who? Malcolm or the guy?
The guy, him.
Oh yeah. He's very intense. I mean,
Yeah.
I've known people like that who like every time you talk to them, it's like
Every time
you're
they
talking
talk,
to
he's got
a
something
Bond
to say.
villain, and it's just
Yeah.
the way that they talk.
Yeah. And the eye contact, I literally would be sweating.
Yeah. Well, It's alpha behavior, Jess. He
Oh,
listens to Joe Rogan. He listens to the Alpha podcast where they talk about
Alpha Wave.
shit females do.
Yeah, females.
Females be reading.
Women be shopping.
And shopping. They be eating hot chip and lie.
Be bisexual. Lie.
I'm gonna start. We are now an alpha podcast, so what's up, Alpha Brothers?
Okay.
Even though the concept of an alpha means that we can't all be alpha brothers, like alpha means one like leader. So on those alpha podcasts, I would love to see if a guest just came in and be like, "So who's the alpha here?" Just to stir the pot and get shit going. The pot. Also, I don't know if I've said it before on this podcast, but we've definitely talked about it. That whole alpha mentality thing comes from a study about wolves not in the wild, just in an enclosure, and it was later just proven false by the same person who wrote it in the first place. He did meta-analysis on it and was like, nope, I was wrong. There's no such thing as an alpha in wolf packs. They often are pretty oligarchical, and they have older members that they'll protect and stuff just because they're old, but it's not because they are the leaders or anything. So that's bullshit. Yeah. However, alphas and omegas, I don't know.
Stop.
The Omegaverse.
I don't want to stop it.
Shit, that's my stuff.
No. No.
Anyway, watch Lindsay Ellis's video about the Omegaverse. It is eye-opening.
I'd rather live not knowing. I'd rather not know. I'd rather continue to not know anything about it.
Yesterday we were in a voice chat with my girlfriend Jess, and I played the Among Us theme as a joke at one point because someone mentioned Vent. So I got it on my phone, and she was like, "What is that?" And we were all like, "Oh my god!"
I wish I were you.
I wish that I weren't as chronically online like I am, and that I could be you. And there was something else she asked about, and we were all like, "God damn it, Jess! Why do you actually get to live the best life out of all of us right now?"
Especially because she's in all the group chats with us. She's constantly around us all, and yet she doesn't pick up on it. I wish. Not even that she doesn't pick up on it. She just doesn't know. I wish.
She just doesn't care.
Yeah.
To know. She doesn't care to find out.
Yeah, she doesn't care. This sounds like a threat. The way that he's talking, everything sounds like a threat. Whoa, now he's standing. Oh my god.
What does he know? Aww. So even if it was him... Oh, so that's how they got the fucking phone on. And then... Yeah. Got it. What luck.
Look at that.
I didn't realize that it was his mom from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Lakeith Stanfield. I'm so starstruck. Is he dying right now?
Yeah, what?
This seems like the end of a play where someone is dying. Yeah, he doesn't have a bullet hole in his leg.
Maybe he's just thinking about. He's probably thinking about his day or asleep or something. Yeah. Oh, they're all looking at this is a dream for sure. Yeah.
Oh, I hope his bag didn't get stolen.
Uh-oh.
I don't think his mom would let that happen.
Okay.
Put your arm through it, man. That's
He's all the
literally
way
what
in the
I
back.
did
He's all the
every
way in the
day. Isn't Molly literally just ecstasy?
I don't know. I was gonna say yes, I don't know. All I know are the nicknames of all the drugs. I don't know what they are. So we had to learn them in health class.
Now I really want a Starbucks pound cake.
For a long time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like, okay, I'm not condoning drug use, but Molly's, like, not that crazy. It's not like...
You can backpack and
Yeah.
hitchhike and listen to Mumford & Sons. Bless you.
Scott, sorry.
Also, this was the first movie in American history that accepted Bitcoin as a way to buy tickets to see it
What?
in theaters because of Bitcoin is like an important thing in the...
Oh my god.
This was back in 2015 when Bitcoin was like cool,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, if you come to me talking about cryptocurrency or NFTs,
Yeah.
I'm going to palm strike you in the nose. NFTs, non-flushable turds, non-functional testicles. Those are a few words to chuck out at those people.
Oh my god. I like opened Twitter today and it had like something about like you can use an NFT as your profile picture now.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
And it,
because
like,
you can
changes the shape
screenshot
of
it
it.
and make it your fucking profile picture. Like what?
Do you know what a rake is?
I don't.
I know from Red Dead Redemption 2. It's someone who also I love the
It
old
sounds familiar.
Snapchat,
Yeah.
fake old Snapchat. A rake is someone who you can take stolen goods to, and they will like pay for it and like take care of it for you.
Oh.
Like they will sell it. Basically, they're just like, you
That's
know.
not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of something.
Also, I like how
similar.
his phone. Did you notice it had like the little thing in the corner because of the non-functional home button or whatever to use that instead?
Oh no, I didn't notice. I was thinking of a Reiki, not a rake, which is just like a spiritual healer. Oh my god. Look at his face.
Also, I found out recently that Blake has been doing the same P90.
Wait, did you?
Wait, sorry. No shit, I talked over. What was it?
He said, so technically you're still a virgin. He just looked at him. Oh my god.
Anyway, he's been doing apparently the same P90X workout for 10 years since they like all did it while on the set of like Workaholics.
Really?
Or something like that, yeah.
I remember we had to do
And he has
something...
like the same DVDs. He's like, it works for me.
Really? That's really funny. I remember we had to do something like that in gym class in high school, and it was like testing one of those DVDs, and I was like, I literally want to run away. Oh my god. Uh-oh.
still distinctly remember a couple of my friends for prom did Molly, and we were sitting at the table getting dinner, and their eyes were so dilated, and they were so sweaty. It was
That's
insane.
The thing. Like, some of the concerts that I've been at are, like, DJs, and, like, there's such a difference being in a GA section for just, like, any other artist versus EDM, because it is, like, 100 times sweatier, and I'm like, I've literally had one White Claw, and everyone around me is like making me sweat, like blinking a lot. It was like every time I'm just like, oh my god. And now I can afford not GA, so if I go and see a DJ, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get seats. Oh my god. I like when movies do this where it's like, you know, plot, serious things are happening, whatever, and then they just have like a little sequence where it's like just funny shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I like the Suicide Squad so much.
Yeah. That's really funny. Oh my god. And yet he's been carrying it for several days. Poor kid.
Anon.
Anon. Anonymous. I love that he's teaching them.
Yeah, he's taking notes. I'll run the bathroom.
All right.
Keep him entertained, Jess.
Okay.
Wait, I still have my headphones on. He's connected. I'll go upstairs.
Oh my god. There's probably so much noise in the background. Oh my god, stop. They're using the science lab. This is Breaking Bad. And getting away with it. That's definitely how you're gonna not have it circle back to you. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god.
Okay, so they're selling it at a frat party. Good move.
They just set up like like a whole thing, and they're using the science room equipment, and they set up a website and like Bitcoin whatever.
Beautiful.
He literally said, "I don't want anything to be traced back to me," and he's the one doing all of it, and is telling his friends how he's gonna do all of it. Like, come on, kid. Someone's getting a lot of texts.
Okay, Mr. Popular. I feel like he also wakes up like this in Spider-Man at one point.
Really?
But like on the ceiling. Because his alarm goes off or whatever.
Oh, maybe. It's gaining notifications for getting followers.
This is just like us when we started, you know? Like
Yeah.
Thousands of followers and fans.
You see this? I love that it's Oreo. It's so funny. It's like the Oneaters instead of the
God.
Wonders.
Even just like the old 2015 websites is crazy.
I know, it's so funny.
Or 2014. I know it's like fake sites, but still,
In my head,
like, they're
though,
using
2015
the same, like,
was
UI.
1 year ago.
I know, that's why it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just like what's changed since then. I mean, I know it's not 2015, but do you remember Project X?
Yeah.
I actually never saw it, but I remember it being
Same.
a big thing.
I liked the music from it. So it was all just house party music.
Is this TikTok?
quoting memes. That is something that I noticed yesterday when we were on voice chat. Like, our friend group really just speaks in TikToks. Like, every time we're vaguely reminded of something, we just quote it.
Yeah. That's like how anytime someone says liberty, my mind just goes liberty. It's the capitalist hellscape that we live in.
Yeah.
Of just constant marketing ruining our brains.
He's like... I don't understand how Bitcoin works. Shocker, I know, but...
I don't want to explain it.
You don't have to. I don't really need to know. That's yet another thing.
Yeah.
I don't like need to know. I just don't get it.
All it is like, it's just non-traceable.
It's honestly the same thing with, like, since NFTs or whatever.
And
like, you could explain it to me 100 times. I'm like, I still don't understand. Like,
it's not only untraceable, but it's also variable in value.
Okay.
That's why it's stupid, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin always has to be transferred into another currency to be usable anywhere, but you can't because of its variable nature, you can't necessarily depend on it as like, oh, I can pay my mortgage by just sending my guy a Bitcoin or whatever.
Oh no. Oh no.
I like how I said three young men.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. It's drugs. This is just Breaking Bad.
How are they allowed in the school this late? And with no one coming in?
Because they are pretending to be a part of like the Google Science Fair, so they asked them to keep the science room open for them.
I missed that.
Yeah,
it was also
that
so
was in the
funny to
little
come back
sequence.
down here. If you just sitting in silence, essentially, watching this because we wear headphones, so it doesn't mess up the recording.
You're right. I was like, why?
Pata.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm too busy selling drugs.
See you later, chick. It's like that stupid meme. You know that one that like the Alpha podcast love, where it's like, "Hey, would you like to go out with me?" "No, I'm going out with whatever, loser." And then it's like 10 years later, and the guy's really rich, and she's like pregnant, and it's like, "I need help," and he's like, "Later, chick,"
Yeah,
or whatever it is.
yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Honestly, it's really impressive that they made Kiersey Clemens look so boyish, because
Yeah.
she is very hot. Like,
You can look androgynous and be hot.
well, sorry, in my opinion,
Yeah.
what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
From an
I don't know.
alpha male
Maybe
perspective.
you're like, I don't know. Maybe you're like, you're just,
Just know I'm an alpha. Heterosexual boy perspective of what I prefer. I was just trying not to say shapely or womanly, but
shapely. What the? Is she 50?
yeah. I'm just gonna shut down now.
Oh my god.
There we go, the perfect tear. I was saying how hard it is.
Yeah.
Bleh. Bleh. I would just love to see like a very serious movie where someone just let someone get away with that in acting, like a very intense scene, and there's well, I guess they kind of do with what Sarah Paulson in American Horror Story.
I feel like that's just how she cries.
Is that a hairpiece, or is that like his actual... Do you think he actually had to rock that hair for like a few months?
I think it's his hair. I don't know. I saw a TikTok of a woman who has a really big afro, and people would comment shapes to her, and she would put her afro in that shape, and it was just like the most fascinating thing ever. And then she did like a square, and then like a triangle, and then she did a star, and I was like, that is so impressive. That's so cool. And she was like, this took me forever, but I'm really proud of it.
That's like for the SpongeBob musical, how they characterize Sandy as a black woman with an afro. Yeah. Instead of having the bowl on her head. Bowl, and she had like the flower. Yeah. It was a really cool idea. Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't want to be reminded of standardized testing. Ugh.
Maybe he's not as tall as I thought he was. Shameik Moore.
In the beginning though, he was acting like, I don't know. Not, what's the word? Not shy. Like weaker. Sheepish? Like, sheepish.
Oh, he's 5'7". So he is tall. He's very tall. Because I'm an inch taller than him, which makes me very tall.
How tall is Zoë Kravitz?
8.
The cameraman the camera people had like a really hard time having them stand next to each other.
Yeah, anytime she's in a scene, it's a lot like The Hobbit. Like they had to build special sets so that the perspective would work. You know, so like she would be like a little bit further away from the camera, and so they'd look. I forgot Zoë Kravitz.
They seem the same height.
We have to finally do Mad Max Fury Road.
She's
in it. It's so good.
We
She's
should
5'2".
get we should get that. She's short. Oh my god.
So you can fight her.
What was I going to say? Oh, when we do Mad Max, we should get Mad Max.
Mad Max.
I love Mad Max.
I found out today that
The
apparently
margaritas are so good.
the director of Mad Max, George Miller, initially had Eminem in mind to play him.
So you
For the...
Get in the car.
It makes me laugh.
It's Australia. It's post-apocalyptic.
It makes me laugh every time.
If you don't get in my car, I'll set this whole house on fire.
Stop.
That movie rules. And I'm glad that they didn't bring Mel Gibson back for it, but Eminem would have been a choice. I'm glad they went with Tom Hardy at the end of the day. Did you know that George Miller, the guy who directed that movie, his other big series, he's directed all of the Mad Max movies. And he initially funded the first one.
There's more than one.
Yeah, there's Mad Max, then there's Mad Max, The Road Warrior, then Beyond Thunderdome. And that one came out in like the early 90s, and there was nothing. And then Mad Max Fury Road came out in 2015.
Oh, that's the one I know.
So the first three were all Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
That was like what put him on the map in the first place.
Yeah.
The first one was 1979, and then like the 80s was Road Warrior. And actually the reason it became so successful is because in the US, the first Mad Max wasn't really wide released, and then the second one was just released as The Road Warrior. And so that's the one that a lot of people are familiar with.
Gotcha.
But he funded them because he was a professional, like he was an MD, and that's how he got all the money to do
Oh,
the first
wow.
movie. And that's where he got the inspiration, because the first one's pretty like it's not necessarily post-apocalyptic yet. It's just like more about like biker gangs and stuff, and it was really inspired by like the shit that he would see come into the ER, and like that's why the movie is so like kind of graphic at parts, is because that's what he saw. But yeah, he also, his biggest claim to fame series, do you want to guess what it is? He did 2 other series where he directed every movie in the series.
I have no idea.
They're both very similar. One features
If you name a person, it's not going to help me.
no, a flightless bird that dances.
A dodo?
No, another flightless bird. Think more north and south. Wait.
A penguin?
Yeah.
Happy Feet?
Yeah. So
You said they're very similar.
No, the other 2 series that he did are similar to each other. Not similar to Mad Max.
Mad Max is nothing like Happy Feet.
Like, well, if you really analyze it, I don't know. But yeah, he did Happy Feet 1 and 2, and he also did Babe and Babe Pig in the City.
Oh. In real life New York. Real life New York City. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My brain just read the subtitle as White Hoss.
Well, yeah, because shouldn't it be HOES?
Yeah, that's probably why. I've always thought it was that. Maybe that would mean
because
farming
sometimes
instrument.
I do type it HL.
Yeah, you are typing
If
ho
I say
regularly.
to my friends, sup ho. Also, in the scene before this, the dude from Workaholics was smoking a vape. I like keep getting vape, like just things about people using vapes, or like when you're in a restaurant and then they like vape under the napkin or whatever. And I'm like, who is putting vape content onto my TikTok for you page?
Clearly you
like,
are.
Yeah, because I
you're
don't.
A vape god.
Like,
you've been
but
blowing...
it's all like younger kids. Like it's like that makes me sound so fucking old. But it's all like
teenagers.
Yeah.
Just don't be lying to our loyal fans. You've been ripping Fatty Ghosts this entire fucking time.
But it's just. But
in
I
the
get
edit
I
for
get
this,
both.
it's going to be hell. Taking out all the sound, like the
beeping.
bubbling and stuff. Oh my god.
What is it? A bong?
Like the crackling. Yeah.
But the like.
You've been hitting fat rips of a bong.
Of a bong.
And then anytime you aren't breathing out,
God,
you're either
it.
breathing in your bong or your vape. Respect.
Damn. But I literally get like both people vaping and then people being like, at least I don't vape or whatever. I'm like, Okay. What? Okay. Like, why am I in the middle of this? Drive where?
The Friendsgiving in the back, that was good. Oh, so I love that his computer doesn't even have a USB drive.
That's the hardest thing about having, like, I'm very glad that I have a Mac for work, because a lot of the work that I do, it's just easier to do on a Mac. But Macs now have no ports for fucking anything.
Yeah.
So I literally had to ask for them.
Fucking thin.
Yeah, and I asked them, like, I needed, because I have, like, an Ethernet cord for my laptop, and it worked when I had a Dell, and then I got a Mac.
You had a Dell?
Yeah, I had a Dell.
Hello?
And then I literally had to, like, email the IT guy and be like, hey, my meetings are really shitty. Teams doesn't work if I don't have the Ethernet cord in. Like, help. Oh, no.
That kick was really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, don't do it. No. Okay, can we just talk about who's the kid that was in Grand Budapest Hotel?
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else in those shots, this is a very tense, obvious moment. He was just, like, staring. Like, everyone else, like, seemed really tense. He was just like he's just the standing man emoji in the background. Like,
he still is.
Oh, I feel bad for the kid.
The Batmen are gone now.
Oh.
I don't know if I like his voice just because it's Miles Morales' voice, but also just I like his voice in general.
Yeah.
He sounds like a true alpha. Maybe that's why.
Kid just wants to get into Harvard. This is so sad.
That's a nice jacket.
It is a nice jacket. He was wearing it earlier. I really liked it.
I also don't know if I can pull off a jacket like that. You know, like a legit like silk bomber. I don't know. I've never tried one, and I would hate to order one and then just look like an idiot. Jess has a few, so maybe I can try one of hers on and be like,
you could do that. Or I was going to say, before you order one, just, like, I don't know, if I can go to Bloomingdale's and, like, try one on, even if it's not in the color that you want, but just to know that the style, you like that, the way you look in it.
Because I can pull off a leather jacket quite well.
I just can't take the Bitcoin seriously. Damn.
God, I love these kinds of moments in
Yeah.
movies. Like, this is why I kind of want to do the Oceans movies, because they always have, like, the big reveal sort
Yeah.
of situation. I love that at the end of the day. I'm such, like, a slut for the big reveal speech at the
Yeah.
end. That's why I was... One of the reasons why I was a little disappointed in Voldemort's death in the last Harry Potter movie. Not only because they made it this weird fantastical thing where he disintegrates,
Yeah.
but also one of the best parts of that book was Harry's big speech at the end about, you know, tracing the wand and, like,
Yeah.
about who they really are and whatnot was really, really good.
And also, I mean, we do not stand J.K. Rowling, but she made Voldemort's death human because in the end, that's all he is.
Yeah,
And then
that's
the movies
the
were
whole
like,
fucking point.
no, he's fucking not. He's
And
a
they
mystical
even-
being above all else.
Even in,
like,
even
no.
in that new, like, Harry Potter documentary they released, they still tried to justify it.
Yeah, and it's like, no, you just did the wrong thing.
Yeah. It was a gross misinterpretation of the books.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Can you dig it? Have you seen that movie?
No.
The Warriors?
I immediately thought of
It is.
the Lion King. Is it Lion King 1.5 where
It might be a reference to the Warriors.
Raven sang the I can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they
Oh.
can dig it. Oh, let's dig it. Can you dig it, baby? I used to love that song as a kid. I'd play it on my little Walkman in the backseat of my mom's car.
The Warriors, though? Not the Warrior Cats.
Warrior Cats.
The Warriors is probably one of my favorite movies from the 70s.
Yeah.
It's based on actually like a Greek story
Oh.
as well. It's about this gang in New York who go to like this big meeting of all the gangs, and someone I think kills like kind of the leader of the one who's like kind of just been keeping the peace, and they get framed for it, the Warriors. So they have to get back to Staten Island. And
Oh.
or Long Island or
Revolori.
something like that.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really good, and it's based on like the story of like this Greek army that got trapped in enemy territory and stuff. Did he skateboard at all?
No.
His favorite TV show was Game of
Was
Thrones.
no longer.
Dude, talk about fumbling the fucking bag.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it the other day. Someone said online, because of the new Lord of the Rings show on Amazon, they're like, beardless dwarves is just as bad as GOT. And I was like, no, it is not.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as bad.
I like the mic.
Yeah.
The fourth wall break was a good choice.
I think this might be his application.
It
like
is.
a video application? Okay, yeah.
He like deleted the initial one and then started writing.
I'm gonna put my Malcolm onto Mike.
Yeah. Oh my god. No. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pata.
Stop it. Oh my god. Wah!
Bam!
Mic drop.
I was about to say Mike drop.
Did he just sit and write? He just sat and write that entire thing? Oh, I thought it was nighttime. I was like, he's been writing this whole time.
Burning the midnight oil.
Damn.
Burning the midnight
Doesn't it
Molly.
look like that lighting should be nighttime?
Yeah.
Oh, new dew. Always symbolizes change. I really liked your haircut, though. Don't get rid of it.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah.
It really sets you apart.
Especially because it's very 90s, and it's his aesthetic. Oh, prom.
Or Morp,
Morp.
according to Malcolm in the Middle.
His hat.
Trilby, thank you.
Yeah.
Milady.
Oh my god.
Starry Nights.
Starry Nights. That's
wow.
really funny.
Yeah, that's really stereotypical.
Yeah.
Aw, I liked his hair a lot.
Yeah.
ASAP
He
Rocky
looks like
shows
he's-
up
Oh my god.
to take him to prom.
Uh-oh. That girl did not have a good time.
Liar. You know, if he's a senior in high school, it's not nearly as bad as Licorice Pizza. She's probably like a year or two older than him.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. Sometimes you date people when you're a senior in high school and they're maybe 1 or 2 years older than you. It happens.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's no problem with it. There's only a problem with it because it's a boy who's younger than the girl. If it was a boy who was older than the girl, no one would care.
Get it all out. It's okay.
Ah. Ah.
Oh my god. She passed.
She passed last night.
Aww.
Just pans to ASAP Rocky across the street.
He's like, what the fuck? He's so cute. Moment of truth. Someone's got to record it, throw it up on Facebook.
Yeah. I love the TikToks are like me getting rejected from my dream school 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm happy that you can now look back on it and kind of laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah!
May I say, that was dope.
Oh.
You haven't talked about the font, by the way.
I do really like the font.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Oh. Really... Oh my god, he's killing it. Okay.
Forrest Whitaker produced this. What the fuck?
Damn, alright.
Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams.
Oh, he did the music. I forgot. I completely forgot about that.
I really like this end sequence.
Let's bring back the dance party end sequence.
Yeah.
Sean Combs. What the fuck? Revolori. That's it.
There you go.
Okay, so that was Dope, the movie Dope.
Yeah.
What we do to wrap things up here is we will give the movie a score out of 10, say our favorite character, and then our favorite scene. Jess, would you like to kick it off, as I did last week?
You asked me as I was taking a sip
Forrest
of my
Whitaker
wine.
was the narrator, too.
Oh, okay. Okay, so main character, or favorite character is definitely the main character. Look at him dance at Malcolm. I think he was a great character. I think he did like a really good job at being like the it was kind of a quick lead up to him like be like, you know, clearly maturing and like writing the Harvard like essay was, you know, the what's the word?
Application?
Not crux. What's the like the
climax.
Climax. Of like, you know, his maturity.
He climaxed early.
Okay.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying no. I was saying that was clearly like the climax of his like maturity throughout the story. So I think he did a really good job, like, of being really like, you know, meek in the beginning, and then, you know. Yeah,
it's a really good performance.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because like even when he holds up the gun, like he was like clearly so anxious and scared, but like had to do it, and then it worked out for him, and it was okay.
Yeah.
So I liked his performance a lot. He was my favorite character. Favorite scene. I don't know. I liked a bunch of different scenes in it. I think the scene of him from when, what's her name, Lily does the drugs to when he gets to the like interview or whatever, that was like a good sequence, especially because it was like
with like the time,
the time thing, and then the rewind
it was
like
very
going back.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, but like it was, I don't know, it was just like it was well done.
Yeah,
and then also like got him, you know, I feel like that's when he got really serious about the situation.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then
did you score it out of 10?
No, I forgot, so I'm gonna do that last. So then for score, I give it like 6.5, 7. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really well done story. I liked all the actors in it were really good. And I liked like the way that the story progressed. And yeah, I thought it was like it was a story about a black kid, you know. I just thought it was good that it wasn't like, and the fact that like then his Harvard essay was obviously really, really good at the end, and like a good like, would you ask me that if I was white? It was like, it was like an excellent
statement for
the movie. It basically like summed up the movie. It was like, this is just a story about something that happens to a kid in a town that like this kind of shit happens, and then he's like, but you know, he wants to get out of it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good movie.
I concur. I also give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
on that. For a lot of similar reasons. I like the story a lot. I really like the characterization. I would say my favorite character is Malcolm. I think that, you know, I'm a very firm believer in like character work in movies, and I'm very character focused, and if the main character does not grip me or like interest me or have anything that I can relate to, then it's like I'm very not interested.
Yeah.
And they don't have to, you know, look like me or be the same gender as me or anything. Like, as long as they're written well, I'm in it.
Exactly.
If I want characters that look like me, I can watch 95% of any movie.
Yeah, for fucking real. I also think, let me just interject real quick. I also think his character was written well, and he acted him really well.
Oh yeah, I think
so. Like that's like a double win.
I don't know if this movie had any implications on him getting cast in Spider-Man, but I could very much see it because he feels very similar. Like, I guess it's also just the personality that he brings to the characters, but it felt very much, you know, how I would imagine his live action take on Miles Morales probably would have been very similar. James Bond. What the fuck?
It was for the dude's voice.
Yeah, he's popped up again.
Oh my god, stop.
I really like him, and I really love his friends, and a lot of the side characters are very fun in this movie. That was one thing I remembered, is the like side characters being very standout. And I think my favorite scene is when you mentioned it, was like just them hanging out on that lawn, like shooting the shit, and also discussing how they were going to sell all of it and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it was
true.
really nice to see them as friends.
It's like instead of scenes, sequences were really good out of it, you know.
And I loved his I love a good like movie ending monologue, and I really like his essay because of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
The movie.
Everybody say thanks to my dad for the recommendation.
Thanks, Jeth's dad. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. I was going to suggest Creed, which we still might do, for when Creed 3 comes out.
I don't want
we
to
can
watch
the
fighting.
It's not just about the fighting, Jess.
It is.
It's not just about the fighting. See? That's someone who's uninitiated in the Creed.
All right, anyways. Sport movies have to have the sport in it, so it's not like there's no fighting. And that's what I don't want to watch.
But that's not... It's only like 6 minutes of like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, I don't want to see people hurt each other.
Do you not like action? What, you watch an anime?
No,
watch, like,
action is
fighting-
like, oh, I'm robbing a bank and I gotta shoot this guy because blah, 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 whatever. Fighting is just like, I'm gonna punch you because it's a sport. Like,
I know.
it's
I
like
know.
watching frat boys fight. Like, that's, in my head, it's just the same level of like, I don't know, I don't like it.
Anyway. We are watching Batman Begins next week in celebration
Batman.
of the Batman coming out. If we don't do Batman Begins, it might be Batman Forever for the Riddler, but I don't know. Batman Begins is a much better movie. And
We're watching The Dark Knight because we like the Joker.
you like the Joker. You are the Joker.
Want to know how I got these scars?
My father. I see that TikTok of my father was a gamer and a weeb. It's very good.
Oh no!
If I can find it, I'll link it. If I remember to do that.
Why would you?
I don't know. It's good. It's funny.
Anyway.
And as we said, the format change is going to start in March.
Yep.
Of 2 commentaries, 2 reviews. I hope we'll start out with a review in March to just kind of like get people used to it. But if not, then it'll be the second week of March. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked it, please leave us a review. And thank you so much for leaving a review if you have. And thank you so much for telling your friends, family, enemies, foes, whoever. The Catwoman to your Batman, the Batman to your Catwoman. Whoever you need to tell, please tell them. That's the best way we can get new listeners. And you can follow us on Instagram at Movie Night Mates, Twitter at Movie Night Mates with the number 8, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're available on every podcast network format there is: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, whatever. If you suggest us, they will be able to find us. I'm stalking. I'm watching.
I'm lurking. I'm stalking.
Oh my god. And you can follow me on Instagram at theamazingspider_Dan and Jess
At Miessica, MIYessica_.
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week for movie night. Bye.
Bye.